Hello, my name is Rylie Eastley. I'm a Michigan Education Corps tutor. I graduated from college last December, unsure what my next step in life was. While searching for jobs, I came across AmeriCorps and Michigan Education Corps posting. Over the past year, this program has turned from something I hardly knew any information about to a program and service I have come to love. I currently serve as a literacy tutor at a Grand Rapids public school and have been there since last January. My students make me proud daily. They bring so much joy and laughter to my life and are never afraid to tell me when they don't like what I'm wearing or if my hair looks bad. Last year, one of my second graders began tutoring far below the second grade reading target level. She worked hard throughout the spring, read over the summer, and now, as a third grader, will be graduating from the program soon, as she has almost reached the spring goal for the third grade year. Every day, she comes in with a big, confident smile, eager to learn and continue improving her reading skills. I have had several students with stories similar to this, and I love being able to see them confident and proud of their work. AmeriCorps is a way for me to give back to my community. I chose the MEC program because it gave me the opportunity to be placed in a school and work with students while gaining experience from my future job as an elementary school teacher. My service with AmeriCorps has pushed me and challenged me in so many ways. It has made me step out of my comfort zone, introduced me to people I would never otherwise known. It has taught me how to see from other people's perspectives, challenged me to become more understanding, patient, and open to new experiences. It has also taught me to see joy in our ordinary, everyday life, and that children may be some of the most kind, caring, and best people you will ever meet. AmeriCorps has let me give back to a community that has played such a vital role in my life. Thank you.
Okay, so, excuse me. I am Katelynn, and I have a very similar story to Rylie. I am also a literacy tutor in Grand Rapids Public Schools. So for me, it's easiest to start with my reason for serving with Michigan Education Corps. Because when I first applied for my year of service, I had not yet realized that it would be as an AmeriCorps member. In my defense, I hadn't heard much about AmeriCorps, and as a senior at Grand Valley State University applying for this position, sitting in a computer lab on campus and finishing their final 20-page paper of their undergraduate career while simultaneously trying and failing to not freak out about the student debt that accompanied me accepting my diploma, my mind was a little terrified and overwhelmed. But reading has always been a passion of mine. And when I think back to when that passion started, I remember a distinct interaction with my dad. So whenever I wanted to read with one of my parents, that was always treated as a priority. And on one such occasion, I found my favorite book, Stella Luna, and asked my dad if I could read to him. He, of course, said yes. But as I started to read, I was struggling to move from word to word. And in reading corps, we know this means that I was not reading fluently, and maybe the text was a little too hard. And that is exactly what my dad pointed out as he stopped me and said, "I think this book is a little too hard for you. Why don't you grab a different one?" So in that moment, I did grab a different book, but I refused to accept that my favorite book could possibly be too hard for me to read. So I took Stella Luna with me, and I practiced on my own until I had that book practically memorized. And one of the earliest moments that I remember feeling pride in myself was when I went back to my dad to prove to him that Stella Luna, my favorite book, was not too hard for me to read. So reading gave me pride, and from there on, I desperately wanted to know what else reading could give me. So when I saw this position on the Grand Valley job board, I thought a prayer of mine had been answered. There I was freaking out about the change occurring in my life and financial stress that awaited me, and an opportunity to channel my passion for reading by helping kids that need extra support with reading was there. There was never a doubt about applying for this position. There was never a question about interviewing for this position, and the day I got the call offering me this position, I took it as soon as it was offered. So now during my year of service, reading has again given me a sense of pride, but in a way I never expected it could. One of my students in particular loves to read, but unfortunately when you are in second grade, struggling to read at a kindergarten level, reading isn't always a fun experience. That makes you want to keep trying. I have seen the disappointment on the student's face as they read word to word, struggling with basic sight words. As encouraging as I have tried to be, I could tell she was losing confidence with each, "That word is, what word?" I had to interrupt her with. This far into the year, the connection that I feel with my kids has quickly become a bridge so that when they feel discouraged, I feel it for them too. And that is the most challenging part of my service. I so badly want them to be even better readers, but it's hard to accomplish that when they don't even feel like a good reader from the beginning. So with this particular student, I have made it my mission to restore her confidence. I started with easier passages, shorter chunks to practice, and now I have vowed to stay after school with her for about an hour every day where she reads to me for extra practice. Slowly but surely, I'm seeing her data points rise as we progress monitor, and as I start to see the joy of reading come to her and her confidence spark, I feel overwhelmed with the fact that I am giving her something that will stay with her for the rest of her life. Thank you.